Hey, if you hearing my voice right now, it means I finally stepped out of that damn line, the starting line, the same line I've been standing in since I can remember, 30 wasted years. I'm that guy you saw on the subway, the one next to you in line at the bank, the one scrolling Instagram until dawn, thinking maybe one day it'll be me. I'm the one who says every new year, this year will be different, but it never was. At some point, you don't even notice when you started pulling back. A few small excuses. If you not today, maybe tomorrow. If you I don't feel like it. That's all it took. Suddenly, years are gone, and nothing has changed. For a long time, I thought these feelings were normal, waking up with dread, going to be exhausted, catching yourself in the middle of the day, asking, what am I actually doing? I thought everyone felt this way, but no, the truth is not everyone lives like this. Some people just jump. They dive into the fire. They say, to hell with it, let's see what happens. But me? I was always waiting for the perfect moment. A moment that never came, because that moment doesn't even exist. When I say I burnt out, I don't mean my dreams died. No, they didn't die. They stay buried under the ashes. Every time a spark appeared, fear would step in. What if I fail? What if they laugh? What if starting is worse than never trying at all? These what ifs, they are stronger than any cage. They don't look you up. They paralyze you. The version of myself I wanted to be was left behind years ago. Stuck in the days when I said, I can't right now. It's too hard right now. This phrase, for now, it sounds harmless. But it was the deadliest poison in my life. Life is full of these moments where you have only two choices. Either you leap forward or you fall a long way back. Me, I've been falling back for years. Until one day, I saw that only a shadow of myself was left. A shadow that walks, works, smiles, but inside there was nothing left. Sometimes you have to go all the way into the darkness to see where the light needs to be turned on. I went there, not by choice, but by falling. A few months ago, there was this night, one of those nights where the universe screams in your ear. The house was dark, the lights were off, and I was just sitting on the floor for no reason. No plan, no destination. I suddenly realized my hands were covering my face, and I was thinking, when did I become this man? When did I become so empty? That hatred, it made me stand up for the first time in years. Not to start, but to hold myself accountable. I walked to the mirror. I stared at the man I had been running from, and I said, either you start tomorrow, or you stay like this until the day you die. No motivational speech, no self-help book moved me as much as those words I said to my reflection. Because the truth was right there. No one was coming to save me. And this is exactly where most of our lives get stuck. We think one day, some golden opportunity will come and change everything. But it won't. No one is coming. And that isn't a bad thing. It's freedom. Because once you realize the only person who is going to save you is you, suddenly, you take your power back. The next day, I unfollowed everyone I was jealous of. I started writing. No slogans, no crazy plans. Just 3 questions. Who am I? What do I want? If I start today, what is the smallest step I can take? The answers were terrifying because I realized I know nothing, not who I was, not what I wanted, but that not knowing became my first step. I made a deal with myself for 3 months. Just one small act, one step, no matter how small, no matter how ridiculous, no matter how simple. Real starting is always small, ridiculously small, like this video, like this very sentence I'm telling you right now. This is my start. But before I moved forward, I realized something else. No start can survive without the why. I have to understand why I'm starting. For what? For whom? For revenge? For freedom? For the dreams of the child I used to be? Truly. For what? And the answers was simpler than I thought. Because I'm tired of running away from myself. And that was it. From that night, from that darkness, from that hatred, I began. But let me tell you something. This start isn't heroic. It's not a movie. It's not epic. Starting is always silent. A look in the mirror, a small step, a moment of decision, a whisper to yourself. Today, right now.